Okay. Okay, hello. I think we are live now. So, please before everything, tell me if you are hearing correctly. Here's the bass. Okay. Let me. Oh, the voice here. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Bass. If the music is a little loud, you can tell me too. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Okay. Welcome. Welcome everyone to this one of the many live streams I've been doing. It's been a while. I think. I don't know. I think I've been a little busy with some other things. Trying to build up this channel. I'm very happy to see so many comments right here. I'm going to try to read them all. But if you are new here, uh, I'm speaking right now in English, kind of a broken English. If you if you are from America, I think, but I'm doing my best. I think I'm improving maybe a little bit, but I do it this way because I think it's the most universal way to express, some things. I'm not from America, I'm from a country named Chile. So, hola a todos, si es que están hablando en español también. That was Spanish. Okay, so. Whoa, a lot of comments. So, if you're new here in the stream, the goal here is, trying to ask questions. You can do that. I'll try to respond some of them. Maybe some tips, maybe some lessons, but mostly I want this to be like a Q&A. You can ask me something. I will try to read it. Maybe something long, so I can see it very well. I have something I just saw that maybe can start a conversation. But yeah, you just try to think about some questions, and I'll try to read them. I will play a little bit. Maybe I really don't have nothing prepared, like an exercise or whatever. But I can play a little bit. Maybe we can talk about the videos I've been uploading. And first of all, I want to apologize. Because the latest video I uploaded, it got some issues, copyright, and that is about maybe someone asked about that. He said that he's going to start his own channel, maybe like my channel or whatever, and maybe some advices I can give you in order to. I get that question maybe a lot, maybe more than you think. But it's difficult, getting some some money actually just by the channel, just by the views. It's very difficult because I get copyright, everywhere. Get copyright from whatever I can. I really think it's not fair. Because this is a learning channel. It's just for that purpose, and I don't gain any money. If I upload something from Radiohead, it will probably get blocked all over the world. So it's complicated because I just want to people to to watch it. I don't even care about much about the money here in YouTube, mostly because of I have my lovely patrons that can support me. And of course, if you can support me and you can do it, please visit patreon.com/ I think it's Cover Solutions. You can search for it, and there's you know, you can pledge $1, maybe five, maybe more. It's about your choice, but it's the way that the channel, you know, gets bigger and bigger, and getting more improvements. I want to actually get a new camera, a new webcam, for just for this, you know, just for the live streams. I really like getting in touch with you people. Okay, how come you aren't wearing your red shirt? Ask someone. I don't know. Yeah, I use it a lot. I don't have many clothes, I think, but it's just it's not because I'm really poor. I'm not really poor, but I'm kind of poor. You know, Chile. It's kind of kind of a. I don't know. Maybe you think this is kind of a third world country, but it's not. Maybe like that. There's some things you can do. You know, you can have a channel. You don't get killed here or whatever. So I'm going to try to read about some questions. This is the main goal of this live stream. And yeah, about the copyright thing, I think now it's available, so you can watch it. The base only video it's pending right now. I'm going to upload it after this, and I think that's all. I try not to get very sad, because actually there's a lot of songs I try to upload, and most of them you don't even see them because you can't, you know, there's the copyright issue and whatever. So I really hope this get fixed, maybe in some time. Some people talk about you know, I follow actually that channel H3 I think it's pronounced. It's difficult, you know. And what they are doing about the fair use law and some other things. And I really hope you know, YouTubers get a little more respect in that matter, you know. I just want for you to learn the song. I don't want to copy it or whatever. So well, let's move on, I think. Mr. Dan for Strings says, tomorrow I have a live concert with my band. Tips? Okay, playing live, that's maybe some good conversation. I'm sorry if you're expecting me for you know to play a lot, but it's difficult, you know, talking and playing a lot. But I always play a lot at the end, and maybe I will think about some exercise. You know, I try to give some exercise in one of the lessons. You know, so live playing. First of all, and then this is, let me stop the music. I'm trying to play a little bit here. Okay, let me know if you hear. This is the bass. So I think it's right. When you play live, I think the most important thing for me is be comfortable with myself, with my knowledge of the songs I'm going to play. You know, I play some live gigs maybe with my band. It has another channel actually. You can watch it, and you know, we play some things, whatever, and I really want to be comfortable in the when I'm playing. I'm using now, this strap. I think it's very important to get some good things when you're playing live. Getting a good cable, good position of the bass, and then be comfortable most of all. Um, but yeah, knowing the songs very well, it's very important because you will always get nervous. I think you will get some anxiety by playing and by watching everyone, watching you if you have some audience. But if you know the song or what you're going to play, by heart, I think it's no drama. And there's no need for you to get nervous if you are, uh, because it's just music. It's not a war or whatever. So another question maybe. Oh, the channel of the band, it's Ineres. That's why I pronounce it in how I pronounce it in Spanish. It's Inheres. The channel, the band. You can actually watch my face or whatever. So, some questions. When did you start playing bass? And that's the main question everyone asks me in every live stream. And it's been about 5 years, I think. 5 years of playing bass. Guitar, I played a lot before. And actually, this channel wasn't going to be, only for bass. Of course, guitar and other things. But it got escalated really quickly. And I loved bass, of course. So the model of the bass, also a very question, a very asked question, is Washburn T24. It's called a Taurus, like a bull. I really don't think this model is actually made now. It's kind of an old model of the same bass, I think. I really like it, and it's been my only bass. Of course, I played another, but I really like this one, and it gets me what I want. I'm thinking right now on maybe getting some savings for another bass. Maybe a more pro level bass. So, any tips for guitar? Asked me Mr. Michael Jenkins. Maybe I can grab a guitar for some other live stream, but tips on guitar, you know, I, I'm 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 very strict, when it's about position and getting a good, comfortable feeling. If you play in guitar and you can play on bass also, you can play like this. Maybe a C scale right here, and you can play like this. This that does this sounds good for you, maybe not, of course. And there's a lot of vices in your position when you start to play. When you start playing guitar, you will always, or bass, lift your fingers too much. You will play unevenly with your right hand. Maybe some notes will pop out more and some others don't. Maybe you will have a bad position, here in frets, and you get some sound like that. So I think. Oh, by the way, I think there's some delay, maybe, but I don't know how to fix it. So we can move on. I think. Let me check about the live stream before we start. Okay. So, what I was telling you, you have the same C scale but played kind of more correctly, and you have, even dynamics in your fretting hand, no, in your right hand, and of course good position right here, um, good finger position. The thumb should never, strictly speaking, should never be right here. It should be, hidden behind the fretboard. And here you can play this, like this. So getting faster is also some of the tips maybe some of you want to get, and getting faster is is just about practicing, and getting fast it's about getting it slow actually. So if you want to play fast, you have to play more slow actually. That's most of the time the best tip I can give you. So kind of the basic tips I want to transmit to everyone here before everything. So maybe some other question. Uh, Let me know if there's kind of an annoying delay. I think it will be solved with a better camera and some other things. But you know tips for around the world. Okay, let's do that. So you tell me maybe about the intro, maybe about I can read your name, but the about you talked about around the world. So let's suppose you want to know about the intro, and that's a good question. Okay, so the intro for that song, it's I think like this. That's the first part, and that's the other part, and that it's you play that, and of course you will get some attention. I think it's the first thing you want to play because it's kind of difficult maybe, but yeah, you will start with well, you have the tabs from my video, so I think you know the notes maybe, but open string here. The first, it's really easy, Flea, when he plays, he always plays really hard, he's not doing this, he's doing this. A lot of strength, and that's the way you will get it. Of course, you have some distortion, maybe some effects, but that's the rough way, So intro, you will start here, 12th fret to 14th, D string. You have your hammer-ons. So the key to a good hammer-on, it's of course getting a good hammering finger, a good amount of strength in your fingers. Maybe when you start to play, it will sound like this, maybe a little less strength than the other finger, So you want to give it a lot of strength here. And I personally recommend that you practice a lot. Just this thing right here, This. You have hammer on, and then the playing, you know. So it's 12, 14th, hammer on, and playing the 14th. So, and then you repeat it, you know. Dun, 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 dun. With that, you know, with that exercise, just this, you will get the speed that you want to acquire, you know, that you need to acquire for the song. But you can play it a lot, you know, slower at first. So you have this. We have the scale for you to know. It's actually E minor blues. That's the scale here. And that's the sounding of the scale. Of course, he plays it like this. With that position. So, you have a... you have that. Of course, you will notice, you know, with some time that some bass players maybe play it more like here, maybe here, or maybe, you know, in this part. Flea actually plays right in these parts. Maybe for this intro, you can you know, listen to your own bass and get some of the more of a growling sound of the intro, you know. So I'm going to try to, you know, get fast because I don't want to be the whole live stream doing this. But here, this is important, you know. Practice it a lot until you're very comfortable, you know. You can actually put the thumb right here in a higher positions to get a more leverage. I think that's the word. So, and when you're done with this, you will play this. It's 12, 14 hammer on, 12 A string, 14, 13, 12, and then 10 here, A string. So you have that. You have the use of these three fingers right here. It's 1, 2, 3. So you have dun, 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 dun. That's the first part. So and the last part, it's kind of a variation, you know, of the same part, the first part. You have, and then you have 14, 12 again, the same notes here. You get to 10, and then a E string, 12, 10. So you go like this. So let me get some click here. I think you will hear that. This. No, maybe you won't hear it. But let's imagine, you have a metronome that's very important. Click track, metronome, whatever, your foot. That's so you will do it like this. Tune, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the exercise. Of course, you will slow it down, and it's like this. Okay, so again from the first part, 3, 4. And that is okay. So let me know if you if you want some other tip maybe, but I want to move on right now. That's the part, Um, I think some of you want to hear some Primus, that riff. It's I don't practice it a lot actually. So this let me let me remember actually. I'm going to have to read the tabs, but let's talk about something else. In the meantime, okay. So the music. Okay, if you're just getting in, I'm very happy for you to be here. This is a tool, I think, another tool I'm giving to you. For you to ask some questions, maybe interact with each other. That's nice. The reason I'm not speaking in Spanish, it's because demographics. Most percentage of people that will watch this will watch it and they're from America or whatever. So un saludo a todos los compatriotas o los que están escuchando, y muchas gracias también por apoyar. Quienes no entiendan, también les puedo repetir algunas cosas en español. Okay, that's enough. I would like to know some more tips on improv and writing original basslines, if you have any. Let me watch your name here. Please don't talk too much. Okay. Puppets 3. I would love to know some more tips on improv and writing original basslines. That's nice. Okay, so if you listen closely the song that you are hearing right here, maybe I'll crank it a little bit. This is a song from my group. It's a song I actually wrote. Let me play some of the intro bass line here. It's kind of simple, but you will get some tips. Okay, it's like this. And something like this, for the verse. For the chorus, something like this. again, I fucked up a little bit. Okay, the second chorus. So you have a quite a simple line, but if you watch some of the most simple lines, or maybe something not that complex, you will notice that when you play original bass lines, or when you're constructing something with a band, first of all, you need to look a lot of about the drums. The drums are very important because you want to get a some some relation with the relationship actually with the drums. And one of the most easy ways to put it out, it's thinking about the parts of the drums. Most of the lines maybe won't have the same space used that use the snare drum. You will hear this line actually is you have, and I do that silence because I want the snare drum to just play alone. So I do that. So that is the snare. So that's maybe a nice tip if you're trying to figure out some bass line. You can get some hearing about the other instruments. You can listen about what's doing the drums, and you can if you want to add some melodic things, you can listen to the voice, you can listen to whatever, but get something from your environment. When I do the chorus here, I try to follow some of the things that the voice actually does. So, and to give it a little more feel, I'm doing just quarter notes. I'm not trying to give some rhythmic difference here. So I'm just like this. So that's the the feeling part of improvising, and getting something built. But of course, you need to know what are the chords, because you can't just play whatever and it will sound good. So I recommend you to know something about the chords that you're playing. Maybe here's a nice example. Let me think about it. You have a song that's just A minor and C major. Let's do that. You have A minor and C major. So sorry. I'm actually going to record this so you can play a little bit with this. Okay. Let me record this right here. So A minor. C. Very simple transition. I'm going to play it right now. very simple, and it sounds like this. It's A minor and C. Yeah. So if you want to get a line inside those chords, inside that music, you need to play first of all, and there's a lot of ways to create, a bass line with a chord. A, of course, chord has three notes. G, so you have C, E, G. Those are the notes that form the chord here. So you have C, E, and G. You can actually play it here. This is a C major chord. So you can pick some of that notes, and some will play better than others. It's the most easy way is to just play root note. I mean, you have this, and I'm going to play just root note. I mean, I'm going to play just A and C for this, and it should sound like this. Okay, A and C in a very easy way. Okay. So you have the root note of every chord right there applied. It's quite easy, but you can also add the third of every chord. That would be the third of A. It's D. You just count. Can you can just count A, B, C, and you get the third. So it's the third from A. It's C. So you have a shared note there. You could just play C in this transition, and it should virtually sound good, but maybe it won't. We can actually check out. You have just C for this. So if you hear you have some more tension, maybe you're not defining the chords very well. So maybe it's not the goal here. So let's use root and third for this. So root and third, maybe it will sound great. So root and third of E minor, it's A and C, and for C it's C and E. So let's do that. Okay. Those are roots, and so every of that note can sound well, and you can actually add the fifth in A. It's you have A, C, and E, and for C major you have C, E, and G. So you can add all of those notes. That's this is a before I start. This is a pretty basic thing, and maybe you need some other learning, but it's an example of how how to create a simple line, you know. And hearing the chords, maybe some guitar player will tell you, okay, I have this song and it has a G major and it has D major, and I don't know what to play, but I have to know, okay, I can play G, I can play D, and I can play all the other notes that chords actually has. So, and some other things that maybe we can work out in some other time, you know. So here it is with uh, root third and fifth, A and C, A minor, C major. So that's maybe sound nice. Of course, you need something else for it to become a song, but that's about it, I think. In order to construct a nice line, you know. But yeah, let's move on. I really don't know. You know, time flies in this kind of things. Actually, we have 40 minutes. Let's do some more. Okay. Don't give her a chance. Galloping tips, says Ricardo Mondragon. Maybe that's the way it's pronounced. So, don't give her a chance. Let me check the tab meanwhile, but I think I got the part, and it's quite difficult. So let's cover it. So this is Jamiroquai, JJ. Don't give her a chance. Okay, so I really think this was in B minor. I don't remember, but you have the gallop. It's a figure you can create with a 1/8 note and 2/16 notes. You know, in a binary rhythm, in a 4/4 maybe, or whatever other, binary rhythms. So you have a for starting here. And the last part is that's it. So you have the that's kind of the first part. So in the first measure, actually, you have this. It's kind of like an octave, but you have to play it with two notes at the higher octave. So it's not like this. You get it more complex, and you do it like this. Actually, I'm quite cold right now, so I'm sorry. But the thing here is you can choose whichever finger you can fingering positions you can get here. So you have here F sharp and the octave, and you do it like this. I did it like this. You have a index for the lower octave, and you repeat index again for the higher octave. So you go like this. Index middle. So it's only 2 fingers, it's not 3, it's just this. And you can practice really slow. And you can also do it another way. You can play it with a index first, and then a middle, and then index, kind of backwards. But the thing I don't like here is that you go here, you play middle index in the higher octave, but you have to go back here and skip a string, and maybe you get some noise, maybe you get some, not quite fast, I think, or for me, I don't know. But I use the first way, index middle. And for the other octaves, you have only index middle. I think it's the better way. You won't see anyone that plays octaves with just one finger. So you go like this. You have it again like this. I started playing this very slow, actually. So this was a very hard song, and I don't think I did it quite well in the time. I'd love to maybe maybe do a remake of that one. But yeah, if you get this. With some time, it's nice to add maybe some of a kind of a funky bass line, maybe dance bass line, maybe disco. It's very used. It actually repeats in some of the other styles. You can create some, you know. So you can play around with that. I hope I'm helping you right here. So maybe another thing. I'm sorry if I'm not reading everything, but it's hard. Actually, it was easier in the first streams than now. So maybe it's, if some of you are asking why don't I show my face, or the typical thing. If you go to my band's channel, you can check my face, whatever you want. But this is a learning channel, and I want to give attention to this. My face won't give you, the learning techniques you need. So please have that in mind, and fuck off. I think. What software do you use to mix the bass with the soundtracks? I mostly use Cubase. It's the software I use the most. And yeah, it's Cubase. I use some other reamping techniques for the bass. I'm actually using a Amplitude. It's a cabinet emulator, maybe, if you say so. I'm also using Waves plugins for mixing, mastering, and some other things, Yeah, those are the main softwares I'm using. So uh, I actually don't have a cover for Late to Rest, so maybe I love to play some songs right here that are not mine, but I can't because of copyright thing. So it's I think I could do a lot more things, if YouTube can give me that permission, and not ban every video. I think Twitch maybe have some other restrictions, but I'd love to maybe do something there in some other time. But I think we're fine like we are. How do I play cleaner? Says Sierran Fay, maybe? Sierran Fay? I don't know. So, help. How do I play cleaner? I like that. I like that question. Let me check out some things. Okay. Playing cleaner. And as I said in the first time, the main important thing you have to know for playing cleaner, it's good position, and I think the gear of your equipment, it's not actually the always the reason that you're playing, but you have to always also check out some some good gear and some good adjusting the bass. Maybe you will have some fret sounds if you have the bass not that well adjusted, so that's very important actually. But let's suppose your bass is fine and whatever, and you will encounter maybe some of those sounds like this. I'm making those up, and so when you're playing right in the fret, you will get some sound. So you will have to take care of this and always put your fingers in the end of the fret and not right in the metallic part. So you have here. So if you play this wrong, maybe it will sound like this. But right is like this. It is not nothing to do with this hand, but in this hand you will also have some power to control cleanness. Noise of the strings. It's mostly the main problem, I think. And maybe you're playing like this, and you have some strings that are still sounding, and you don't want them to sound. So you play like this, maybe you do like this, and you have like this or this sound maybe. And you want to play like this, you can play like this, and you have maybe sound like this. So muting the strings, it's very important with both hands. When you're playing this string, I'm playing this note, but I'm also muting the string right below, right next to each other, right here. The D string, I'm muting it. Maybe I won't actually uh, play it, but it's just for safety. And this hand actually mutes all the other strings that you're not using, and that's very important, you know. I'm playing this string. Okay, let me do something here. Okay, so I banned someone because I think he's going to kill me. Um, let me move on. So you're playing this note in this string, and I'm muting with all the other fingers right here. If I'm not muting, maybe I'll get some of this. I actually can't make some mistakes about it, but you will get some this noise. You can hear it maybe here. It's kind of acceptable, you know. It's about the sound of the bass or whatever, but there's some things that are unacceptable, you know, in getting a clean sound. And you will know a good bass player from a bad bass player if they played, you know, the same line, something like this, maybe very easy. But the beginner player will have a lot of, you know, sound issues, maybe some position issues, and you will notice that that's very important to correct, you know, very, very quickly. So, the Aldini 10, I think, was the hardest request. And actually, it's, I don't know. um, that's some of the, you know, I read every comment, and I leave you with this thought, but some songs are really hard, but are actually easy to play, you know. But you have some other complexities, you know. Actually, Creep and the song that I uploaded recently, maybe it was easy, but you can have some issues, maybe some sounding issues, like I said before, maybe some other problems, and maybe you can notice that, yeah. But if you ask me, you know, about a very complex song, there has been a lot of requests, you know, from hard songs, and I have to practice and practice. But yeah, I always go to Tommy the Cat. Maybe it's one of the most difficult. Actually, some of the Mudvayne songs were hard, but really fun to play. So yeah, I think most of the time I'm kind of not okay with getting very hard requests, because I have to, you know, work a lot. But most of the time it's for a good purpose, you know. Some songs are actually not that hard, but the people that are making transcriptions are doing it bad, and they ask you, you know, to play a note here and then a note there and then a note here, and you can play this. So there's always a more efficient way to play something, you know, and that's what I've always wanted to do. So I was told to not put my thumb on the pickup, says Saran Fei. I still don't know how to pronounce it, because it will break. It will break. It's a thumb on the pickup. I put it right here most of the time, and of course you will have to to use some of these pick protections, also pickup protections. Yeah, I think because maybe you will damage it if you touch it directly, you know. But other than that, I don't think. Metal covers, yeah, I have some metal covers, and you can actually watch them. I have some other coming. There's always fun and a lot of people wanting to do some Metallica, some other things. So slap exercise, I have actually some in the channel, in the other live streams. I have also some slap exercises. In some other time, maybe I will continue with that. I've been playing for about 5 years, Mr. Rob Gonzalez, I think. But you know, 3 years ago I've been playing every day, and I think that's the main part of it. You know, every day and more than 1 hour, and you know, if someone tells me how can I improve faster, you have to play. You know, 1 hour is enough maybe, but every day you have to, but because you will gain some muscle memory, some other type of knowledge when you give it a kind of a practice. You know, this is like making exercises, making a, you know, exercising your body is like exercising your instrument too. So you have to think about it like it's a part of your body. So that's very important. Even 15 minutes it's enough. So I think this bass is comfortable to play, yeah, but you can make it comfortable to play. Some beginner players think it's all in the instrument, and it's not all in the instrument. Please understand that. Maybe I can play quite bad bass, and maybe it will sound okay, and maybe I will play something that cost, you know, thousands of dollars, and maybe it will sound good too. I don't know. How to improve your slap technique? I have some other things that you can watch, but if you come, you know, for the next time, I will think about some other exercise. It's all about position, you know. I think it's the most important thing. I'm practicing a lot with a good click. There's more physical things of the bass that will be important when you slap. You have to have maybe a lower action, because then the strings will not slap. Double thumbing I don't do a lot. Maybe I'm not the right person for doing that. I'm actually kind of self-taught in the bass, but I have some knowledge in music. I studied over 5 years of music in college. I have a degree actually, but I've been playing before and after, and it's all about practice. You really don't need it. I'm certain of that. You don't need to go to college to be a good musician, and that's a harsh thing to say maybe, but you just have to practice, man. Practice a lot. A new bass, I really want another one, and I'm hoping, you know, to get enough money and enough, you know, effort in the channel for me to get another instrument. Guitar covers, I'm working on it actually, and for Radiohead, but I don't know if I'm going to do them right now because of the copyright thing. But maybe another thing. Mute notes, I have another lesson over there. You can search it by ghost notes. It's the other name of the thing, ghost notes, and it's all about slightly putting your hand in the strings, not pressing, with the most fingers you can, and just play, and it will sound like this. So, of course, you can watch the video and get some other exercise there. How do I play what's in my mind instantly? Well, you really need practice for that. Maybe some good ear, but for that things, I think it's just practicing. Practice your ear too. Get some app maybe about recognizing notes. Maybe you can do a lot of things if you're not with your instrument. And yeah, you can also study if you want, but you can study with the amazing tool that is the internet. Yeah, I think it's enough. It's enough for today. A last one here. I know some bass players that also play, the straight bass, contrabass. We call it right here. I don't know, double bass. That's the word. And obviously it's harder in the intonation because we have the fretting system right here, but you can transition very well, I think. If you actually, I figure out that if you play more instruments, you will easily play some others. So just play a lot of instruments, play a lot of drums, I think, too. I've been playing some drums, and I think I'm getting even more tighter rhythmic abilities. So that's important. Okay, last one. Oh, it's actually the same thing I said. And do you think knowing drums can help in some sort of way? Yeah, I really think, but in the rhythmic way, in the way you with drums are thinking real different polyrhythmic exercises. If you want to know if a good musician is really good, you have to know the timing of the musician. You can get intonation, you can get some other things, but timing, really important, guys, really important. Thanks so much, Ruth, Russell, Wonk. I love your names, or every one of you. I can read them. So, thanks, everyone. I think. I'm going to go now. I'm kind of tired. So, thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. As always, very grateful. Thanks to the patrons if you're seeing this. Thanks to every one of you. If you're not a patron, I love you too. Because everything, it's getting me somewhere here. I hope to improve the camera soon, and maybe doing this more often. I think it helps some people. You can let me know if it helps. You can let me know, but I think I'm helping, some in some things. I do enjoy some dank memes, really. And that's it. I'm sorry about the English, I guess. I'm practicing, and please watch the video, subscribe, help help me get somewhere right here, and we can get somewhere really soon. I'm actually doing this right now full time. I'm very happy to say that. I'm very grateful that I can, keep on my life and doing this. It's really a dream come true for me, and for people around me. It's great, and maybe someone won't believe it, but I can. You can do it, and I encourage you. If you want to play, if you want to create your own channel, please do it. But you have to be constant. You have to get some effort out of you. You can do so many things just sitting right here, in your computer. Can you imagine? I'm from Chile. Maybe you don't even know the country, and you can do some things. So do some things. And that's all for today, I think. So, goodbye, everyone. I will see you very soon. I hope, and I hope I have been of help. That's all I want to be for you. Help. I don't want to show off my skills. I don't want to show off my everything, my beauty. I just want to give you this, and this is important. But if you want some face, I will show it to you in some other time. But it has to wait. Maybe 1 million subs, and I show my face, and I get very famous. I don't know. So goodbye, and I will play some things right now.